They actually wrap their stem around stuff, just like the bindweed, just like the weed part. But their flowers are, the morning glory weed, the bindweed, their flowers are white and they're small.
Like maybe, say, the size of a quarter, right?
Yeah, and you're talking maybe not that big. Maybe like 2 inches.
2 inches in diameter, yeah.
Are the annual ones,
Yeah.
and they're purple.
Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah,
You've
way
got
cool.
whites and purples and pinks and all kinds of colors on that.
So that's a confusing factotum.
Exactly. Yeah. So the good morning glory would be an Ipomea. That's the genus Ipomea, and then the species would be descriptive of the color. So Ipomea purpurea, purple. Ipomea alba, white. That's the good morning glory, or I guess just
The annual.
the annual, the
Ornamental
more
one.
ornamental, and
Yeah.
yeah.
It can still get out of control, I think. You know, you gotta, every season you gotta take it down, you know, rip it out or whatever. But you have to let the seed, if you want it to continue, obviously you have to let it seed out. And then, so I would probably say in the spring, clean up your area, remove the old stuff so that, because it does grow, it just produces so much material. And the leaves are very similar. Everything about it is similar to the bindweed. It's just bigger and an annual and colorful. Like, I remember the leaves being huge compared, but it just looks exactly like bindweed.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got the genus on the weed, Convolvulus.
Convolvulus.
Anyway, there's up to 200 to 250 species. It's
Of the bindweed?
of that bindweed. So, you know, if you think that there's just one
Kind of
genetic
bindweed.
pool there, nada. I mean, you could kill that with Roundup all day long, and it might just grow another species of Convolvulus. And here's the thing. You know, we're down on we say weeds, right?
Yeah.
Here's kind of a little side note. But really, a weed is a plant in the wrong place. So even super beautiful ornamental plants can become weeds, and vice versa. Have you ever had like a really obnoxious flowering plant intentionally like occupy some space, and it kind of actually looks beautiful in a weird way, like dandelions, right?
Yeah, you find. I mean, my kid. Who doesn't love a good dandelion?
Who doesn't love a good dandelion, right? So, anyway, yeah, I don't want to throw.
No, I totally get that, and it's kind of, you could think of it reverse too. Just because you bought it and plant it, if it's in the wrong spot, or sometimes they spread, you know.
Yeah.
So you don't want too much of something into your design, or it runs rampant somewhere. It's a weed.
Yeah, cut it out, trim it out.
Yep. It's your own definition. That's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Other people's definition might be, oh, that's fine. If I didn't plant it, it's a weed. Like, if it spreads itself, that's my definition. Control over my space. I don't want anything that I didn't plan to get out. So one more little quick thought was, because Latin, the botanical names are in Latin, and it's its own language, that anybody from any other part of the world can speak Latin and you would know what it means. So here, Acer plantanoides, the Norway maple, in Zimbabwe is Acer plantanoides. Is the exact same tree, exact same way you say it, and they should be able to get it. Bam, bam, bam. Same thing with one of their trees. But that's just one thing that's it's the love language of trees. Latin. All right. Well, I hope this was confusing to everybody.
Bless your hearts.
We'll see you next time. Thanks, Brad.
Later, Blaine.
All right. Well, there you go. This was episode number 56. I want to thank Brad for coming out and doing this podcast with me. I want to thank the listeners, the podlings out there. Thank you so much for listening. I want to thank the topic today, Botanical versus Common Names. Go check out horticult.com for all your hort needs. We have a blog, a shop, and links to our social media. And you could totally help support the podcast just by liking, sharing, and reviewing this on iTunes. Give comments or let us know how we're doing, what we could do better. We would always appreciate feedback. On Facebook, I do a live stream Wednesday, so every Wednesday I get on and do a live stream. Go check those out. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And remember to plant on, Babylon.